I just want to say that Marina Mabrey is a bum.
So Marina Mabrey has responded. The best way to respond is by just laughing about it.
I'm going to help with her skill level. It's a skill issue for her.
On June 18th, 2025, Jacy Sheldon and Marina Mabrey finally voiced their opinions following their suspension. Mabrey didn't hesitate, denouncing opponents of being insane in a frenzied Instagram diatribe, while Sheldon's eerie silence left fans speculating about her future move. The WNBA is currently receiving more attention than ever before because of the intense discussion sparked by the consequences.
This is what players need to realize.
When Jacy Sheldon went too far in defending Caitlin Clark, the incident began. Sheldon actually prodded Clark. This was an eye poke that made everyone in the room cringe, and we're not talking about a little punch. Everyone immediately nudged Sheldon as if to say, "You gotta be kidding me," and Clark never gave up.
Then in the third quarter, Sheldon poked her in the eye again. This is something we see all the time. They were on each other. They were talking. It was trashy. The superstar like MJ, unstoppable.
Then Marina Mabrey showed there. Mabrey chose to take things a step further during a dead ball when everyone ought to have been unwinding. The great player was left sprawled on the hardwood as she charged at Clark and banged her body. This wasn't a nudge or bump, but a powerful blow that rocked the arena.
Fracas occurred in the fourth quarter, which was, it took, the referees like 10 minutes to decide what to do. They ended up ejecting a bunch of players.
This is the reason why we haven't seen Caitlin at 100%. We haven't seen her as quick as we saw her last season.
Technical fouls started falling like confetti as the referees desperately attempted to restore order. However, the harm had already been done. This was no longer only a game. It was a battlefield, and Caitlin Clark was at the center of it all. The audience fell silent for a while before roaring in shock. Every commentator was left wondering for phrases following the game.
I just want to say that Marina Mabrey is a bum, and I own her. She shoved me like that was going to change the score. Next time, try guarding me instead of throwing tantrums.
Leading the charge, Marina Mabrey made the decision to not give the critics the final word when the majority of players would have not said anything. The turmoil that followed the game didn't just linger, it erupted. For days, social media was a hive of activity. Following a verbal slam dunk delivered live on Instagram by Mabrey and her teammate Sonia Rivers.
This is the reason why we haven't seen Caitlin at 100%. We haven't seen her as quick as we saw her last season.
Then there was Jacy Sheldon, who was a complete opposite of Mabrey and kept quiet in the face of a flurry of demands on the internet for the accusations of foul play and her ban. Sheldon, you're not going to make it.
So Marina Mabrey has responded to the to everything that's going on in my opinion, the best way possible.
People question her and accuse her of being unsportsmanlike in a relentless response. Her ability to withstand the strain. People were left wondering if she was keeping quiet because of her eerie silence, whether this was a premeditated maneuver to let the storm pass or she had no defense.
Probably the best way to respond. I mean that, the best way to respond.
While Mabrey's fierce resistance had an impact of its own, Sheldon's silent departure generated questions and conjecture, put her in the center of the discussion. The enormous disparity between their answers, in a sense, only increased. The situation, which is already dramatic, there is no doubt that the WNBA is still discussing this issue, and both players have maintained the conversation is ongoing.
You're never going to survive in the world of sport.
As the online abuse grew out of control, the league's no space for hate campaign seemed like a cruel joke. Fans were divided within hours, with some believing that Clark was the victim of unwarranted violence, and others supporting Mabrey and Sheldon as misinterpreted rivals. The hashtags #justice and #banmabrey were popular for Clark.
Laughing about it, pretending that it doesn't bother you.
Throughout it all, one question persisted. What would the WNBA do about it? Initially, the league's reaction appeared insufficient. Mabrey's technical foul was escalated to a flagrant 2, and she was fined $400. But Sheldon's flagrant 1 continued to operate normally with no bans or severe consequences. Fans were enraged by this action, who started to wonder if the league was safeguarding its brand or its players. Nevertheless, the WNBA was forced to act as public pressure increased following reports that both Sheldon and Mabrey would be put on hold. For a league that is regularly criticized for its uneven handling of player safety, although it was an unusually daring move, the damage had already been done.
Never going to survive. You're never going to survive in sport, in the world of sport, especially when your sport is relevant now in the world of sport and social media.
This wasn't simply another game for Caitlin Clark. IT served as a harsh reminder of the psychological and physical costs of being the league's top celebrity. She is a star, the performer who attracts unprecedented audiences and crowded arenas. However, she was sidelined for 2 weeks due to this incident as she healed from her injuries while the league battled with its identity. Let's just say that the WNBA's initial response was, at best, slow. It took popular hashtags and public uproar for the league to finally act. Initially, after Mabrey's technical was raised to a flagrant 2 Jacy Sheldon, she was fined $400, however. That's all. No severe penalties or suspensions. The league's inability to protect its golden goose, Caitlin Clark, enraged the supporters. The WNBA was clearly unprepared for this level of scrutiny based on a delayed response.
You are never going to survive if you don't have that type of attitude.
Let's not overlook Sophie Cunningham. While all eyes were on the major players, she refused to let her teammate endure blows without any support throughout the game's pandemonium, so she gave it her all to protect Clark. It didn't look good, but it was effective once more. We are unaware of the severity of the situation here. Fans were already skeptical about the WNBA's capacity to manage elite players was hampered by this circumstance.
We don't want this to go to that extreme level where now people are saying just crazy things, because this has been around in the WNBA for a long time. It's a really aggressive sport.